Welcome to Master Concepts in Chemistry. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to calculate the mass of an object when the volume and density are given. Okay. So let's proceed to read the problem. So this is a problem. So the problem says determine the mass of an object that has a volume of 88.6 mils and a density of 9.77 grams per mil. Okay, so how do we start? So to start, the first thing is to recall your density formula. So we know density equal to mass over volume. Okay, and we know density is the denominator, and we have 1 over here. Okay, so we want to isolate mass because our density is known and our volume also is known. So we cross multiply to isolate our mass. So D times V will give us dV. And then 1 times m will give us m. So you see, so our mass is isolated. So now we can just proceed to find our mass. So we just multiply our density by our volume. So our density is 9.77 grams per mil. And our volume is 88.6 mils equal to our m, which is our mass. Now, mils will cancel mils. So we just have grams left, which is the unit we're interested in. So if we multiply, we're going to get a value of 865.622 grams. But again, we want to express our number to the correct number of significant figures. So we look at the values we have. So yeah, 9.77, 3 significant figures, 3 significant figures. So our answer should reflect 3 significant figures. So yeah, so our third significant figure ends at 5. And the next one is 6. So 6 is more than 5. So we round it up to 1 and we add it to 5. So that gives us 866 grams as our mass. Okay, so that is our mass. So our mass is 866 grams equal to mass. Okay, so this is a straightforward problem. In isolating m, we just had to cross multiply density by volume. Okay, so another way of solving this is to draw a table also, just like we saw in the previous example. So we are given our volume and our density, but as I pointed out, normally the number with just one unit is what you write at the top left corner. So our volume is 88.6 mils. Okay, and what do we want? We want our mass in grams at the end. So the unit we're interested in, we write the unit on the top right of our table. So we want grams, so grams over here. And what unit don't we want? We want the mils to cancel out. So the bottom here should be mils. Okay. So we look at our density. Our density is giving us 9.77 grams per mil. So the 9.77 goes to grams and then 1 goes to mils. So we write 9.77 on top and then 1 over here. Then we close our table. So as you've seen, the horizontal line just means division, and the vertical lines mean multiplication. So that means that 8.6 mils divided by 1 mil. So the mils will cancel mils. So basically, we are just multiplying our 8.6 by 9.77, just like we saw earlier. And once we do, we're going to get 865.622 grams. Okay, but again, we have to put it to true significant figure since our least is 3. So yeah, we round the 6 up to 1, then we'll add it to the 5. So this gives us 866 grams. So our mass is 866 grams. So similar to what we got earlier. So as I said, you can always use your conversion factor, which is usually the density value, to solve problems like this, to solve for mass or solve for volume. Okay, once you know the density and one of the variables, you can only solve for the other. So thanks for watching.